What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Now, there's only 2 games left in the regular season of this English T20 Slam. I'm going to leave a card up in the top... Hang on, it'll be that side, I think. That side of the video. The top right-hand side of the video. You guys vote. Let me know if you think if I can finish top of the table. Currently, we are sitting second after our one run loss to Derbyshire last time around. Currently sitting in second place. As I said, 2 games left to go. We do have a bye in round 17. So it's going to be very interesting to see what does happen with that if we can clinch the minor premiership. I think, however... I think our top 4 spot is secure. So we are definitely going to be making the playoffs. We're going to be making the postseason, which is the main objective. We haven't really been able to do it a whole lot with... Well, I guess we just haven't really been able to do it with any 2020 franchise team that we have been, which is a shame. Obviously, with Karachi, we didn't do it. I think Barbados, we struggled. I think we may have made it, and then we didn't actually get to play in the final series because we came over here to England, but... oh, that hasn't carried. Ooh, I should have brought Butler up. It was the Cliff and Butler show last time around. I do apologise. Well, I do apologise about the last video just not having the sound. I have no idea what happened with that. I am really, really sorry about it. It is so weird. Like, I did a video basically the day before, and all the settings were absolutely fine. And then I come in and bam, there's just no sound. No sound whatsoever. So, first over is pretty good from us. It has only gone for the 2 runs. Carberry's in. He's playing quite well. 27 off 13. And 1 for 45 so far. I was going to say, you ain't taking a run there, Michael Carberry. No way, son. 1 for 45 after 5 overs. So, I was going to say a healthy run rate, but a very healthy run rate, actually, of about 9 runs per over inside the power play as well. So, that is what Hampshire are obviously looking to go out and do. They're looking to go out, play aggressively inside these first 6 overs and try and get some runs on the board. So we will look to try and limit them and potentially pick up our first wicket as well. It feels quite strange that we haven't got one yet, especially with the way we have been bowling. We've been bowling absolutely outstandingly, picking up 3 wickets bags left, right and centre. It is all because of the in-swing, it must be said. The in-swing is just absolutely bloody incredible. It has worked wonders for me, and it hasn't worked this time because Carberry, he's playing very well. He's 31 off 17 now. And has got this Hampshire side off to a very good start, has played that one away through mid-off and cover. So, not really too fussed about that because, you know, we are bowling very well. We're not picking up wickets. 2020 is one of those games, I guess. And the only exception I can think at the moment is probably young Rashid Khan, who just seems to pick up wickets in chunks. Like, he picks them up very, very much. He's had a bit of a, I wouldn't say a poor CPL. He's started to come right now. But he seems to pick up a lot of wickets. And in T20 cricket, I think the commentators were saying, and I probably do totally agree with this, when it comes to 2020 cricket, what the hell is going on with this field? Okay, that's better. But yeah, I totally agree with what they've said. You know, in 2020 cricket, if your games and wicket ratio is about the same, you know, if it's about 1 and 1, then you're doing a fairly good job. I mean, I think Rashid Khan is about 20 wickets ahead of the games that he has played. Had an absolute stellar of an IPL in 2017, and he's carrying on his form a little bit in the CPL, and he'll probably play. I would be very surprised if there was a Big Bash League club that didn't go and pick him up for this upcoming season. Just due to the fact that because he is, well, Afghanistan aren't an associate nation now, but because I guess they are new to full member status, they aren't going to be playing a whole lot of internationals, especially probably around that Christmas time as well. So I think, you know, a Big Bash club really needs to go and jump and get Rashid, just because, you know, such a good bowler. He's only 19 years of age and already is just absolutely smashing it. So speaking of smashing it, I wonder if we're going to get the last ball glitch here, because we have played out 5 dot balls in a row to Carberry as well, and I'm imagining that he's probably going to go and try and... No, he doesn't. I was going to say, take this one on, plays it down. We pick up the maiden. A maiden over in 2020 cricket. That does not happen very often at all, and you got to be happy with that. I mean, none for 6. We're going at 2 runs and over. We've got 1 over left to go. Still going to rock with the same field, still going to rock with the in-swing. We have seen, I believe, Smith from the other end disappear. So 2 for 63 now, and that run rate has dropped drastically. Remember in the power play, they were going at about 9 runs and over. It has dropped. Now it will be below 7. So we've done a very good job, I guess, of fighting back into this game. And there is a wild swing from Carberry that the edge just has not found a player. And I guess that has been the difference in the last couple of games is that those edges, as we're just going to change the field that'll do. The edges in the last couple of episodes have just seemed to carry through to Joss Buttler. That's a good way to get off the mark as well. Straight down the ground, easy as you like, thank you very much, we'll pick up 4. But, yeah, Buttler, everything last episode went to Buttler. I think all 3 of our wickets were caught behind. Whoa, that one there's in with a shout. Got to be close. 2 balls left to go. We've still only gone for the 11 runs, would you believe? And that one there is going to be played over the top as well. So the slightly attacking field, not working so much in the last over. They have taken to us just a little bit. Even though we still have only gone for 15 runs. So we're going, as that one there is played out, we're going at less than 4 runs and over, which in 2020 cricket is absolutely outstanding. You would be happy with that in a one-day game these days if you went for under 4 runs and over in your spell. So the halfway stage, 2 for 72, and we are going to get a bat here today. A lot of people have said, for those who haven't watched my Tuesday career mode episode with Chris Lynn, a lot of people are saying, Cliffy, why can't you bat like Chris Lynn? That is because Chris Lynn has a hell of a lot better batting stats than my player. So, I'm getting there. I'm getting there very slowly. That one there is going to be a wide. It's going to be re-bowled. I cannot believe that we have lost 4 wickets inside the power play and we only have 58 runs on the board. So, excuse me. So that is something that we are probably going to have to go and work on. That's actually quite a nice shot to get off the mark. Just pivots onto the back foot and swats it away to leg side for 2. And that is the 1 for the over as well. The field has changed. And 122 off 82, in this situation, it's not the worst thing in the world. There is still plenty of time left, and if that one there had gone either side of that player, you know, by a couple of metres, that probably would have been 4. We absolutely timed the pants off that one. But we just got to keep going. We've got to make sure we don't give it away. That's what a lot of people said in that Chris Lynn career mode, that we did give away our wicket towards the end. I did want to keep the video as short as possible. I think it did go for about 12 minutes, which ideally is the length that I like my episodes to go. We've seen another change in the field. So cover has stayed there, but we do now have a wide off. And if we can get anything on the pads and flick it away, that is probably our best run scoring option that we can ask for. But we'll just nudge this one down the ground. Probably could have come back for the 2, but we'll give Liam Livingston, who normally opens, I believe, for Lancashire, a chance with this final ball of the over. So we are going to have to bat deep into this innings, boys. And, well, we are going to have to bat deep into this innings. 117 needed off 78 deliveries. So we're still not completely behind the ball game, it must be said. We're actually ahead of the net run rate, to be fair. And that one there, those short balls are very, very close to being put away. That's something that I do struggle with, both in this and in actual outdoor cricket as well. I do struggle with the shorter ball, prefer it to be fuller. And I believe this is Fidel Edwards, the West Indian, actually, who is not playing, sorry, the Windian. They've rebranded themselves the West Indies. They don't want to be known as the West Indies anymore. They want to be the Windies. So, at the moment, we're 40 runs behind. We're still, I mean, you can be pretty happy with the way we're going at the moment. As you can see, the required run rate is still only 9.33. We do still have Joss Buttler left to come in the side. So we've got plenty of batting power down there. But we do need to make sure, we just, essentially, all we need to do is just bat deep into the innings. And we are, excuse me, absolutely creaming it. The problem is, we are creaming it straight to the fielders. So we're going to have to try and stop the succession of dot balls. And that there is going to help. That's another one that has been played wide of that man at cover. And the deep point can't go and cut it off. So we grab ourselves another boundary. And that does seem to be our go-to area today. It hasn't really been plugged up. And I think that's where we have scored 2 of our 3 boundaries. So there's another one. I don't know what you have to do to play that short ball that is on your body any finer than I am already. They've got Tino Best as well, so they've got two Windians. God, it's going to take me a while to get used to that, I think. That's a good shot. Shot and a half. Probably not enough. No, not going to be enough for 4, but we will pick up 2. So we're keeping the scoreboard ticking over quite nicely without taking any risk. We are going to put that on Liam Livingston's shoulders, that he can be the risk taker. He can be the guy that is going to take on the fielders and try and get that run rate up for us. No timing on that one. Slightly slow ball from Andrew. And I think that finishes his spell with about 1 for 40. So he has been expensive. He's bowled out fairly early on, and in comes that man we were talking about, Tino Best, the Windian. We got it right. It only took about 4 attempts, but we finally get it right. So he is going to be cranking up the pace a little bit, you must think. And I think we just need to keep going, to be fair, at the rate that we are. I mean, Hampshire were at a fairly similar situation. Run weight. Oh my god, that is a tongue twister. Run rate wise, at the same stage of the innings. So we're just gonna keep going. We won't take 2 there. We won't take on the arm. A run out is the last thing we want in this. Well, it really is the last thing that we want at the moment. So we're still keeping that. We do need to pick up the run rate sooner rather than later. But it's a nice shot. That is probably. In fact, that is going to go all the way. So we finished with a boundary off the last. And that is a good over off Tino Best. 10 coming from it. And at the halfway stage, 4 for 87 with 95 needed off the last 10 overs. Wickets in hand, though. So you'd have to say that I don't want to say that we're in the driver's seat at the moment, but this game is very, very evenly poised at present. So, and there's a good shot, actually, off the Yorker. That may even have enough to race away for 4, would you believe? So that is the perfect start to the over that we could ask for. There is a deep cover point that has gone back now. That man at extra cover, again, if we can get it either side of him, then we are going to probably be looking at... There we go, that's a better shot. If we can get it either side of him as we race back for the risky second, but we do get there. And I believe that brings... No, I was going to say, I thought that brought the 100 up. If we can get it, yeah... Actually, they've changed the field to go on me again. They changed the field almost every ball. Is this Brendan McCullum in the field or something? That is something that we have come to expect from Brendan McCullum. That almost every ball, he will go and change the field. Slow the game down, especially if it's not going in his favour. And Hampshire could probably take a page out of his book at the moment, because we have seen 10 come off the first 3 balls from this second over from Tino Best. And that one there has gone straight to the fielder. But... overthrows never seem to happen for me when I'm batting, which is a shame. And now, wow, the field really has changed. So we've got 2 men out, deep extra cover and deep point. So they've obviously realised that that is a shot that we do like to try and go for. And we will sneak through for the single. Give Livingston the last ball of this over. See what he can do. As I said, we do still have Butler left to come. 76 off 45. We're still definitely in with a shot at this game. Still definitely in with a shot. Chris Wood, I believe. Is it Chris Wood? Must be Chris Wood. Just signed for Burnley, actually. And there is a 50-run partnership off 40 deliveries. So it is a little bit slow. We can probably thank Livingston for that, because he is only 20 off 22. We are 33 off 21. And that required run rate is hovering just under 10 runs and over. So we do... Oh, God, this is going to be run out. Surely. Whew, I think the dive saved him just. If we took off straight away, to be fair, then we would have been home and hosed quite easily. But for some reason or another, they just didn't seem to want to take off for that second. There's a bit of a risk factor. There is a deep mid-wicket. Oh, actually, that's probably a deep square leg more than anything. But that one there, we timed the pants off it again. We have timed it exceptionally well, it must be said, in this innings. We just haven't really been able to... Well, we've been timing it well, but we've been timing it straight to the fielders. We do now see Butler coming in. 66 needed off the last 6 overs, so we are now down to 11 required. We do have Joss Butler in, who actually, in real life, has been having, from what I can see, a fantastic NatWest T20 blast. So we'll be looking to try and replicate that now. He is, excuse me, 18 off 7. That has brought it down to 47 needed off 30 deliveries. And we are moving on. Oh, God. No. Phew. I was going to say, we're moving on quite nicely. We are 38 off 25, moving towards that highest score of 45. And we have lost Butler, though. So 46 needed off the last 4, 11.5 required. And it is going to be the very gentle medium pace of Sean Irvine. We are going to come back again for the second. That's good running by Kerrigan down the other end, and that is what we are going to need. Essentially 2 runs a ball now is what is required to chase this down for the Lightning. For us, essentially also to avoid back-to-back losses as well. Remember, we did lose last time by 1 run to Derbyshire, so we're going to look to try and not repeat that. We've done what I wanted to do, and that is bat deep into this innings. 37 needed. Oh, this is going to go down to the wire. 37 needed off 18. 12.33 and over required. And we're just, again, picking out the fielders. That has been our problem today. Oh, man. That we are timing it beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. But we are just picking out the fielders quite well. So 32 needed off 12. I was going to try and go for the high score. But I think we do need to just try and get some boundaries here. Not think about the personal milestone, think about the team milestone. Mid-wicket, straight down the ground is where we want to go. We do just need to get the right delivery. That's not it, but that is going to be re-bowled, so that is very helpful. And that is, we need a few more of those. And oh God, the field has changed. It's like they heard me. Down the ground was where I wanted to go, and they have now gone and put a man back there. So we won't be able to go and do that. We will nudge this around the corner though. Come back for the risky second. But Kerrigan has been running very well between the wickets, it must be said. We've got 5 off the first 2. So we're in at the moment. Deep mid on, sorry. You want to bring that guy up just a tad. And it's going to be short again, and there's just nothing that we can do about that. Trying to play it through the offside when really it should have been swiveled around and hacked away through the leg side. And again, there's not much I can do with this field. There is not much I can do with this field. And it's just going to continuously be short. And we've almost bloody crowned ourselves. We've almost got out hit wicket, would you believe? And 27 off 8. So Wood has got the job done this over. He finally is going to pitch one up, which we've gone and smoked straight down the field. And he has dropped it, would you believe? So we come back for the second. I believe that is the highest score now for Cliff in 2020 cricket with... No, sorry, he had it before that with 48. So 25 needed. There's still 1 ball left to go in this over. And that is right in the slot. That's what we want. Get up ball. And that has gone all the way for the maximum, boys. So there is the 50 brought up in style off 34 deliveries with 5 fours and 1 6. And that does mean, I believe, 19 off the last over is required. Tino Best to bowl it. And, oh, you've got to be kidding me, Kerrigan. You've played out 3 dot balls, then hit a 4, then hit a 1. We are just going to nudge this one. Oh, actually, we're going to get hit on the helmet. We'll come back. There's no way that we're going to win that. We will remain not out. And that is back-to-back losses for the Lancashire Lightning as well. So Hampshire win by 13 runs. And all of a sudden, that minor premiership is looking very, very tough. Because we do only have 1 game. Remember, we've got a bye in round 17. And I've just gone and skipped the bloody scorecard. Would you believe that? Oh, my God. Right, so we're going to wrap things up here. Don't know who got man of the match. Probably wouldn't have been me because we didn't pick up any wickets, but we did get the 50, our highest 2020 score that we have got in a long time. If you did enjoy this video, guys, make sure you drop a thumbs up, give this video a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Social media links can be found down below in the description. If you do want to have a chat, hit me up down there. And until next time, ka kite anō. See you soon.